just doing things in general is that you're gonna have some mess ups, and that's okay. So going right into it is basically on this second part of this video is we're just talking about um, players with NIL deals now versus players back when I played back in 2004 and 5. That's a long time ago. Okay, but how players are actually getting these deals, and it's cool. I'm all for players getting their deals and getting their money, man. Like, cause I was a player, and I was a decent player. You know, my senior year at Buffalo State College up in Western New York, D3 school, man, like I had to fight and claw and scrap to get a spot, man. I was out of shape, you know, man. When I show some of the clips or whatever, man, I was in high school, 175, if that, 160, a beast. You know, played every damn position basically. I tore my ACL, got back into the game, and when I got back, I was 260. Yeah, like, and then I had to claw my way back onto playing on a D3 level school when I probably had D2 level talent before the injury. You know, I didn't have the guidance on where I needed to go to school before going to Buff State. No, I just knew I wanted to play football. So I go to JUCO school, get my grades great, like 3.5 the 2 semesters that I was there, transferred to Buffalo State College. And I'm thinking, yeah, you know, I'm about to get ready to ball. I'm about to lose this weight. I'm about to get right. And sure enough, I did. I made the team. You had to go through this like conditioning run test and stuff like that. You know, I'm pretty sure it's rigorous now, you know, for a lot of people. But for me, that was an accomplishment in and out of itself. So I made the team. Grades were good. Never had really any problems. I was trying to graduate early, so I was going to summer classes to try to get out. But I didn't know that taking summer classes, and my coach should have said something, that I would get this 10-semester rule. Like a 10-semester rule for kids that you don't know. Like now, these kids are in college and they're 26 years old. Balling, they playing every fuck. You mean to tell me they gotta stay in school? So you can't tell me that they're not taking semester. If you count the semesters, They're taking classes and they're getting past that time. And some of them, to lo and behold, are not even they're not even taking the 12 credit hours that they need to take to even stay in school. They're just taking the minimum in the summer, and then. So I didn't even know that they counted that. You hear me? Like, I'm thinking like, man, I got these good grades, you know, and as a kid coming from an inner city school where my grades weren't that good, you know, first of all. Like, I was 75, 70 student with, you know, like, and, you know, I'm not proud of that. But when I got into college, I transformed. I started being around a lot of people who were into school. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't have the guidance or the people to tell me, hey, you can't take summer classes. I'm knocking them out. You know what I'm saying? I'm in summer classes. I'm working at the school, you know what I mean, getting paid. I'm thinking like, I'm going to be here. I'm going to take the classes. I'm going to go work out and get ready. So my senior year, I come inside the office. Let me backtrack. My junior year. So when I say my senior year, I'm saying my senior year in football and my junior year in football, not my senior year in college. But my senior year my junior year in college, I'm going to class and I'm going to visit my coach, and my coach at the time was Swank. Yo, this dude was a prick. First of all, he was a prick. But as a coach now, I understand. Like, you know what I'm saying? But he was a prick. He had no business coaching, to be honest with you. But he was in there, and I came in, I sat down, and he said, we got to make a goal and a plan for yourself and for you to be able to get on the field next year. And I said, bet. You know what I mean? What it is? Motherfucker looked at me in my eyes and said, 30 pounds, lost. I said, I'm playing linebacker. I'm 5'9", nigga, D3. He said, well, I don't want you to play that. I want you to play either corner or strong safety. Yo, nigga, my 40 time is not no, you know what I'm saying? Like, he like, well, You know, that's what we're looking at, or you gonna be sitting the bench. So I'm like, cool, no problem. You know what I'm saying? We gotta hit the diet, gotta hit the gym, gotta do what I gotta get to. Cousin Roley played running back, and he was getting playing time, and he was like, yeah, well, you need to come and work out. You need to go do this, do that. So in the summer of my going into my senior year, got a new coach. You know what I mean? And met him, and you know, shit was whatever it was. He was cool, you know, or whatever. You ever sat in front of somebody and you sitting close to them, but you feel far away? Like, has anybody ever had that happen to them? Well, that's what it was with Sweet. So when I met the new coach, we sit in the same distance when I sat in the office and talking to him, and we felt like this close to each other where the communication was great. You know what I'm saying? It was immaculate. Like when I say my daughter had got sick or whatever have you, and I had to leave practice, your homie came to me like, yo, listen, go. You know what I mean? Handle your business. You know what I'm saying? At the time, they used to call me Gramps because I was the older cat on the team, even though it was an older nigga that was football, which was crazy too. He never got no playing time. I think he had to be 40. If I was 25, he had to be 40. Okay? Anyways, so summertime come, gallons of water every day. Cousin Roley coming to get me. I'm going to class. I'm going to summer class. I'm like, I'm going to get these grades. I need to get out of this motherfucker because the reason why I need to get out of here is because I need to start. I'm 25. I need to start getting to what I need to get to. As far as my life is concerned, and a job and all this other stuff, you know what I mean? Like, I was ready to go. Like, I was tired of school. And money was scarce. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting money from Tap, all that. I'm getting money, though. Like, my daughter had no problem with daycare and all of that stuff. But again, like I was saying to you, the NIL deals that people are getting now, for an athlete to have to do all of that and to go to school, yo, you want to make it easier. But I'm paying it back in loans now. Whatever. Cool. So going back to it. So now I'm balling. It's spring ball. It's the summer ball, and I'm working out, going to class. Coach comes to me, says the same thing. Hey, you know, where you at right now? You know what I'm saying? What's your weight looking like? Yeah, I'm 225. Oh shit. Okay. No, I'm 235. He's like, yo, I need you but 225 by the start of camp. You should get down about 215 around the time, and 215 you good money. So I'm getting ready, bro. Like yo, listen, y'all, if you football players out there, basketball players, whatever it is, you know, like, it's your time, it's your senior year ball, and you ready, it's your time, it's time to shine. Listen, you putting down all alcohol, you putting down anything, you staying focused on this. Okay? Again, nobody told me 10 semesters. Nobody said anything about none of that. So I finished the one semester, 3.5. Took two classes, you know, whatever have you. Finished the second semester, 2.5. Now, I didn't have to take this last class, but it was an easy class. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, figure like, I'll knock this out and make this GPA. Because my GPA for the regular schooling was only a 2.7. And I wanted better. You know what I'm saying? So let me get this up. Man, I get to the end of the third session. I just finished working out. Now in Buff State, there's the gym for the regular folks, then there's the workout gym for the athletes, or you know, whatever have you. And then I'm walking outside. I'm actually walking up the racket court. I'm just finished doing these stretching. I just finished stretching. I'm soaked. And I go, he like, hey, yo, I was looking for you. Yo, come by. You know what I'm saying? Come by and me talk to you. So I get there, we sitting down, and the man just basically was like, we not cutting you. We want you to be a part of the team. And I'm like, hold on, where this is coming from? He's like, no, well, you got too many semesters. You got 10 semesters. So let me read this 10 semester rule for you people out here. Okay. So it says, what is the rule concerning redshirt athletes? Effective August 1st of 2004, any student athlete that competes in a single varsity competition or participates in a practice beyond the date of the first competition shall have used their eligibility. Boom. Okay. A student at another institution has contacted me about transferring and wants to, what should he do? All of that rigmarole, right? So they go through all of that. So now it gets to the actual 10 semesters. So frequently asked questions. Who is eligible to compete in intercollegiate athletics? To be eligible to compete, a student athlete must be full-time and you must have 12 credit hours and must maintain a 2.0. Cool. I was good. 2.7, whatever. Exception allowed in the final semester prior to graduation and part-time enrollment. Compliance officers, you got to do some other stuff. Graduate students are considered full-time when they enroll in 9 hours. Okay? Here's the tricky part. Student athletes have 10 full-time semesters to compete in 4 seasons of their sport. I didn't compete in 4 seasons of the sport. I red-shirted, which they said that I'm eligible to do, right? I'm red-shirted. I played 1 season, and then this was going to be my season to play, which in terms, how they call it, was my senior season. So what they did was they took the 2 semesters that I was at that JUCO school, combined it with the summer sessions, which they call full sessions. Like they're not half the sessions or whatever, full sessions. So think about it. If I got 10 sessions, 10 semesters, and you take those 3 away, then I had 7. So I was really eligible to now a lot of this stuff is happening, with these athletes that are able to play, and they're looking at like 25 years old. I was 25. I'm going down, I'm looking at it. How are they getting away with this? How are they getting away with being in class? You got to be enrolled in school. You got to be. You take it a situation where you got kids that are coming from different schools. They're playing right away. It's something about that didn't sit well with me, and it didn't sit well with me. And I mean, they offered me to be on the team as help with the kids or whatever have you. But and I didn't even know that I wanted to become a coach or come in contact with kids as far as that was concerned. But it helped me. I mean, I won a lot of championships as a coach with a lot of people, so I mean, I'm not really sweating it. But the point that I'm trying to make is, we got to do better with helping kids understand that, and especially if a kid doesn't, or an adult, because I was an adult, doesn't know to research that information. You thinking you good, and your coach is not even saying anything to you about it. But at the same time, when you're not the big recruit or the big guy, they ain't even gonna go to bat for you, and I see that. And so I was just making light that maybe somebody might want to look into. If they're playing right now, you young kids, you're playing right now, older kids, whatever, adults is playing, look into so you don't get ineligible. I'm pretty sure some of these things and these stories are probably going to come up through this video. And, this is the part 2 of the video, actually, because I got cut off earlier. But I just want to say that I hope that I was a help to this. And, research, and also don't take no. I learned probably this year, after I've had rotator cuff surgery, that you can't just allow yourself to take no for an answer. You got to keep on going. Like, you can't just stop. And everything, even though there is 1 no or 2 no's or 3 no's, there is a yes out there for you. And so what I didn't do was I didn't go back and research to try to figure this out. But I was devastated. But at the same time, I was the first of my mom's children to go to college, and they didn't know nothing about college. They didn't know nothing about sports. They weren't even around. I was the actual adult doing my thing instead of having someone behind you to help with that. So I hope this was a help. I hope that you can help someone and send someone this video, and like, share, subscribe. This is the Culture Visions podcast, but I am Ricky, who right now is doing a little bit of helping and consoling student athletes with certain things. And I'll be back again next week to tell you something new about what you should do in the coming future about your sports. All right. Shout out to Buff State College. Shout out to all of my coaches, but also shout out to all of the players that I played with on that. Nick Warren, Draper, linebacker. Even Coach Mize, my linebacker coach. And Mike Megalecek, the cornerback. John Allen, the receiver. Like, there's a lot of people. Corey Mabry. Like, shout you boys out. I was going to get a chance, Corey, to play with you, and I didn't. And that was going to be a magical season, too. Y'all had fun that season, I remember. But, yeah, thank you for joining. Peace.